Welcome back to the Talking Cleary Podcast. This is episode 8. We are your hosts. I am Mitch. This is Flaxxy. How you doing, brother?
Mate, still undefeated, at least in the men's.
Never last.
Mate, never last. Never last.
LeVar
1v1, never last. Nah, but, mate, how good is it? Big flogging, great showing, great dominance from the boys. Absolutely loved it. The girls, we'll get into that very soon. But
I more want to know how you are because, mate, last night, a few push-ups, a few burpees. The kid's getting fit on stream. He's getting rich and he's getting fit on stream. Talk to me about it. TikTok, we're on TikTok Live, on Flaxxy's TikTok. If anyone wants to see a show, just watch the kid.
Well, I can
talk me through how's the old Colin Best today.
I can no longer do a push-up. I done something to both my pecs and shoulders, so a doctor's trip is inbound because I did fucking burpees at like 12 o'clock at night. And
after a couple of shots too, wasn't it?
No, I had a few drinks beforehand, but yeah, no, it was mate, it was definitely not what I expected the night to turn out to be, but it ended up being, you know what, that week in general was just an entirely crazy week. I went to the Wrexham game, first soccer game, but yeah, no, yeah. I can't do a push-up. A doctor's trip is inbound. So
that was nothing funnier than lying in bed last night at like 10:30 at night, go on to TikTok, get a notification, Flaxxy's gone live, and then 5 minutes later he's doing burpees. mate, I'm here to entertain, here for a good time, not a long time. That's what we say. Anyway, mate, quick overview of what we're going to go through. We obviously got your famous segment, the fan mail. You're going to give us a review on the Harvey Norman women's.
Yes.
We've got the riff report as per usual. We're going to speak about a couple of the ex-Panthers in the league. We're going to talk about one who made a famous comeback during the week. And I really want you to give me a review on Rugby League 26 because I haven't played it. I've heard a few different things. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I made the ABC, mate. The ABC commented on my thing. Or like they made an article.
Do you know your ABCs?
Mate,
we'll start off. I want you to give me your fan mail. We've had a record amount of people write in this week.
Mate, it was pretty good.
How many did you decipher it to? 3?
Mate, I was working and this man wouldn't leave me alone. He was like, I guess there's not going to be questions this week. I was like, mate,
I've got to force you to do
I'm a busy man.
Sometimes.
I was a busy man. I was working.
You were doing burpees on TikTok Live.
But I posted it before I did.
Only because I messaged you twice about it. How many times?
You might have messaged me, but I was still working.
How many times have I got to message you?
Mate, I still got it out. We still got the questions. That's all that matters.
Get it done.
So, first question, Lockie J, shout out to you, mate. Should Wayne Bennett be coaching anymore? Now, obviously, with the Souths, we flogged them this week. They're going
to win the spoon. But there's a lot of injuries, a lot of excuses. But they're going to win. They're going to win the spoon, in my opinion.
I mean, we have a segment on that a bit later we can go into. But yeah, I just think personally, he's going to die on the job, man. Like, that is a type of person that loves rugby league. He lives and breathes rugby league, and
he's iconic.
He's iconic.
Like, he should just keep going. Like, as long as he's good to go, I think it's something that probably keeps him young enough to have that sort of reason to keep going.
Yeah.
As well, as like morbid as maybe that may sound, but mate, keep going. Like, there's not enough good coaches in the league as there is, and he's one of the greatest ever.
Most decorated.
Why not keep going?
So yeah, I think he will definitely be here for a long time, or as long as he absolutely can be while healthy. And while his team is struggling at the moment, as you said, there's a lot of excuses that are valid for their team. ALM Graphic, do you think Dylan Edwards is in the run for Dally M's? I unfortunately don't think so because of Origin and because of
his start to the year was slow.
His start to the year was slow. He's been rested a few games, so
I'm not gonna lie, he probably deserved 35 Dally M points for his game on the weekend.
Fucking oath he did. He had the best game. Like, he was an absolute cracker. Mate, I was watching Biz and I was like, Biz is the best in the field, and then all of a sudden, Dylan just came out of the blue and just did not stop.
Out of the blue, he was doing it all game. Biz was great too.
Came out of the blue from the beginning. Like, I was watching Biz and he came out of the blue and then he didn't stop showing up. But yeah, no, I think Origin and getting rested and obviously having a slower start to the beginning of the year when we weren't really doing that great is going to hinder his chances for Dally M. So I think he's a person that definitely deserves it. at some point because he's just been that good. And for the Origin people that go, we should get Tedesco back or we should remove Dylan from his spot,
Laughable.
this is why he doesn't get removed from his spot. This type of game.
I'm going to make a huge call. When Dylan gets replaced, it'll be by someone who's not even on the radar. It'll be Lehigh Hopewadi.
Really?
He's a gun, mate.
He's a gun.
He is a gun.
He was a gun against the Storm, but definitely, wow, yeah. That's an out of the blue. Mate, that's a hot take.
Oh, clip it.
Mate, we'll clip it. We'll see.
Barring injury. If Dylan's injured game one, it might be Teddy or Pappy.
I was going to say Pappenhausen's definitely
Latrell
like
or Turbo or something. But I reckon when the position, like Dylan gives up the position, like he loses his spot or retires or whatever, I think it'll be Lehigh.
The more you know. But yeah, that's our answer for that one. And the final question, AG Boy 2016, do you think the Panthers will make the top 4? Look, it's a race. The Wars winning doesn't really help this weekend, but mate, they're looking shocking as is. I
think we're too far back. We're 5 points back. I just checked. I think it's too far. There's 6 games left?
6 games left. The issue is the
Wars. 6 or 7? It's around 21.
This is around 21, so there'll be 6
7.
games. Oh, 7 games, yeah. 7.
Yeah, 7 games.
7 games, sorry.
So there's 14 valuable points. We're 5 back.
And
maybe
it's definitely doable. I think it's.
I haven't researched the Wars run.
They have an easy run. They have a pretty simple run. So
do you have any buys?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say no. But man, like if there's any teams that can get fourth, it's the Wars, the Panthers, and the Broncos. No one else I see can get it, and it depends on who plays well. If
Com's wide open and Manly back,
mate, who knows? You know,
game.
Roosters lost important game, and so the back end of the top 8 is definitely wide open. But yeah, I think in terms of Panthers make the top 4, it's doable. It can happen mathematically, but I think
I just think we lost too many games early. Like I think
the Wars will hold on.
I don't know if we'll lose too many more games coming in. Like if we keep doing the potty, then we might.
Mate, we're still undefeated. We've got the Dogs, which is an easy game. You've got the Storm, the Dragons, and the rest are like softer games. So Raiders.
Hey, every game matters.
Every
mate.
game matters.
Such thing as an easy game. We've been talking about.
I said soft. So
no such thing as a soft game either.
But yeah,
it's the NRL.
That's my thoughts on it. So yeah,
I think we're 5 points back with 7 to go. I think as I said, I haven't looked at their run, but
that's 3 games. So they'll need to drop 3 games, and then the Brisbane Broncos would need to drop a few as well. So yeah, that's it for the female. Thanks everyone for getting the questions in. Those were the 3 best. Not to say that anyone else is bad or worse, but you know,
keep sending them in.
Keep sending them in.
We'll keep shouting them out. I think you mentioned your missus sending in a few.
No, nothing this week.
Nothing this week. Gosh, she was a bit angry after they got beaten in the Capitol.
She's a bit angry because you keep fucking mentioning it. Anyway,
mate, Harvey Norman women's review.
Mate,
take the centre stage.
We took the L. We versed Sharks at Shark Park, and long story short, they were the better team. Man. Just came out and overrun us. They scored 3 tries in the first 12 minutes, and we held on in the first half, and it was 18-0 after half time. But you know, I was hopeful. We had a few opportunities.
So, do you say we were down 18?
We were down 18-0 at half time. Okay. So I was hopeful, that we'd come back and Karen would get in, and unfortunately they just outplayed us.
Did they play before the NRLW game?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. But yeah, they just outplayed us, man. Like sometimes you can put 110% effort in, and this is what the girls did, and you just won't win a game. And it's a good game, but for the girls, that we just got outplayed. They just took advantage of the small errors we did make, and it cost us the game, unfortunately. So, but the one thing I said in my video, but I'll give them a shout out here, is the effort. The effort. I said it again on my video. I can take a loss. Like if Panthers lose a game or we drop a game, I can deal with the loss. I'll be upset that we lost because I always want my team to win. But I can be happy that the girls or the team puts 110% effort in and try to the buzzer and try different things and try different plays to win the game. And that's what the girls did. We scored a try on the buzzer at full time. These girls, Jacinta Tui, absolutely outstanding effort. She scored the try on the buzzer on the wing. She absolutely killed it. And yeah, just a lot of this is to all the girls. They put a lot of effort into this game, and I couldn't have been prouder. All I hope is that we take what we can learn from this game, all the errors, where we went wrong, what happened, and we come back next week at Blacktown. I think it's 2 p.m. Saturday. We versus Steelers, and we come back and we plug those holes and fix those errors and win the game. So yeah, I was very happy. It was a loss. It was a loss, but I'm happy with the girls in terms of effort because it means we're building to something, and you're going to get these games in your first season. So
you know what I'm also happy with, mate? Your effort.
Mate.
I'm really proud of that effort. Really well done.
I do my best, mate. I do my best.
You do. Can you give myself and the listeners an idea how can we watch the games going forward?
Bar TV, mate. Bar TV, if you look it up, they have a catalogue of everything. Like, they have a catalogue of, like, your under 18s, your Jersey Flags.
It's on YouTube, right?
No. It's a website, Bar TV. Okay. I don't know what the bar.tv or bartv.com. If you look up Bar TV, it'll pop up. But it has pretty much, mate, it has like under 15s, under 16s games. Like, they have a wide catalogue of games that you could watch. There is a subscription to watch these girls' games, so it's like $6 per game, or you could buy like a monthly subscription for $20. Yeah. No, go watch them, go support them. Or what I will be doing, I will be attending next week's game because at Blacktown, Blacktown Olympic Park. I call it Bob. It's something I used to call it. It's something else now. But yeah, go watch them there. I'll be there. And
are you signing autographs?
Mate, well, Karen, she messaged me. She was like, come down, say hi. And so that's the plan.
That's awesome.
And, we'll go into that game and then straight into the Panthers-Tigers game 3 hours later. So it's going to be a big day of rugby league, and I just hope, I'll be there in attendance. So I'm hoping we put a lot of effort in. I know the girls will, and I hope we just come out with the win because 2 wins in a day is better than none or one. So
nice, mate. Love your work. Mate, next up we have the Riff Report. So going into the game review. So, mate, 6 on the bounce. Podcast still undefeated. We still... since we've started, I think that's probably been 8-9 weeks, and we've won 6. We've played 6 games, had 3 byes. So
if you put that into perspective, what are the odds of that or chances of that happening? It's insane considering that we had a terrible start to the year, and then out of the blue we just start a podcast, and then boom, we start winning.
It's crazy as well. Like, we've had 4. I think we've mentioned this before, but like, we've had 4 or 5 years of we've been sitting first on the ladder for the whole season. We decided to start a podcast the week we're coming last.
Yep.
So that's just interesting.
Mate,
we're humble. We're humble. The boys needed this. But no, let's get into the game. Mate, I think like. South's obviously decimated with a lot of injuries. We were obviously resting players. Probably wasn't the highest quality game I've ever watched, but it was a clinical performance, I think, from the boys from Penrith. Like, our left edge was just playing so tough, and they're so good. Like, Blaze is just every week growing confidence. He's just the man. Like, honestly, that kid, the sky's the limit for him, man. Like, how tough he's playing, his defense, like, the way he's running the ball, the way he's just putting it on a platter for his outside men. He's got his dad there, Scotty Sorensen outside him, looking outstanding and playing tough as well. Casey McLean, you know how I feel about Casey. Casey's my guy. That kid could be anything. Milky's obviously performing outstanding. Like, that left edge, I just think was awesome. You've even got players to talk about the rest of the team, like Alamotti. He's been sort of like floating in and out. He's been, filling in for Bizza when he's injured. Tago's out this week, plays right centre, was outstanding. It was just a game where it's a clinical performance all around from the team. Sort of shows the system and how, once again, we just fall into place. And once again, who's going to want to see us in September? Like, it's just not a team you want to be playing in September, in my opinion. We'll welcome back Yowie and Nathan this week, which is awesome. The one player I really want to highlight, we spoke about it earlier, but Dylan Edwards.
What a guy.
Like, what about that, man? Like, that performance was unbelievable. I threw the C on him in Supercoach, my bald brother, and he produced 173.
What a fucking guy.
Put on a clinic. So, yeah, mate, he's obviously won a Clive Churchill medal. He's played for Australia, played for New South Wales. I think he's playing this last little bit. He's probably playing the best footy that he's played ever.
As I said, anyone that wants to talk about his doubt in the selection for Origin, shut your mouth, because this, mate, I have never seen someone shut up so many mouths so quickly. And Dylan Edwards, mate, he was everywhere. In every play, every single moment of that game, you're just...
He had the S on his
There was a
chest.
player. Dylan Edwards was also there. And, mate, he just dominated. And I'm so glad to see that he is able to shut everyone up and all the doubters can just go away and quiet and just talk and glaze him, because that's what he deserves.
When he has a fresh shave, when he comes out freshly shaven, balding, he's just built different.
Mate, he looks like he's aged about 15 years compared to I saw a photo of him with his hair and I was like, he looks like a kid He looked like a kid back then, but man, mate, he was so dominant. I think this is what we needed, the Panthers. We have had big wins, but not a dominant win where we just took the game for the whole 80 minutes.
Mate, I reckon you're going to see a bloke wearing 7 who's going to have a very dangerous look in his eye these next few weeks.
Mate, and that is what I'm most excited for, because now the boys are hyped. We've just won a big game, 32-10. And, that wasn't the score. Fucking, what was the score?
I don't know.
30-10. The women's game was 32-10. That's where I got it. So 30-10. You had such a dominant performance there. And now you're going into next week against the Tigers.
Next week's going to be cool, man.
Mate, you had so many people complaining last time we versed them. It's our home game this time. And now we're going to have a full pack of, mate, maybe not Biz. I'm not too sure. He's 50-50, I've been told. But
that's right.
Alamotti will still slip in. So, now we got a team that's energized, coming off a big win. Doesn't matter if it's second last on the ladder or whatever. Going into one of the harder runs of the end of the season when we verse the Raiders, the Storm, and the Dogs. Mate, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what this team will do.
I love the twinkle in your eye when Penrith win, mate. I don't think there's anyone in the world that gets happier.
Mate, I'm like a kid. I'm like I've won the golden ticket for Willy Wonka, mate. I'm about to see the chocolate factory. Like this, I've never been so excited to see this, especially because the amount of shit talking people gave us this year.
So we win this week. How many burpees are you doing on stream?
Mate, I can't do one because my arms are give out, man. But mate, if we win the comp, mate, I'll give you 50 burpees straight out in front of a core stadium. We win the grand final.
You saw that. He shook my hand.
Hand has been shaken. But, mate, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. The amount of people that just ruled us out, they gave us hope. They're just having this shocking start, this, that. And then we'll last when we're in round 12 and they're like, nah, we're chalking them out. We're done. They're done. Look at us now. We're 6th, basically 5th. All we need, we have a really energized team ready for finals. We still got a lot to learn.
Time in our run, mate.
Time in our run. And, mate, we're looking good while doing it. So,
mate. How can you not look good when you got Blaze Slungy in your team?
Mate, he's so good. So good.
You would have loved his video of when they were singing the team song and he was on cell.
Mate, he was on the phone, bro. I was loving it.
They were just soaking him. It was quality.
No, it was great. But my top 3 performers for this game, Dylan Edwards takes the one by far. Bizza, mate, he didn't look 100% all game and he just gave 1,000%. He was my player of the game, and then Dylan just outshowed him, and it's really hard to outshow Bizza when he's having a great game. And then, I'm going to say Casey McLean. He killed it too. He was a gun. I'm giving your man your flowers because he deserved it. He had a great game. He had a great game. All the players had a great game, but the honourable mentions, Blaze Talangi as well, mate. Mate, the whole team just looked so good. We looked like ourselves. We looked like a previous year of ourselves, and it was so good to see that.
It was one of those soul-destroying games where we played we've done over the past few years, where the other team's just not in the game.
Yeah,
and I know, as I said, I know they're decimated by injuries. I know there's a lot of excuses for South, and I understand that. But it was just one of those games where you're going into it, and it's a pretty good feeling knowing that just whatever happens, there's just no chance we lose this game. Like we didn't even play our two best players, like the Australian captain and Nathan,
and that's the thing.
Best player in the world.
We dominated in a game. Like obviously they have the injuries. Latrell wasn't playing, whatever. But we still had a dominant game and looked good as a team without Nathan, without Yowie, and I'm just so happy that they're going to come into the squad and we're going to be even better. Like that's the thing. We're going to be even better.
Absolutely. It'd be cool to see, because I still don't know how, if Nathan's 100%, and I guess we'll find out this week if he goal kicks or not. But I think it'd be interesting to see how he plays Snitty. Like, I feel like he's going to play in that 14 role off the bench. And I feel like there may be an opportunity where he plays that ball-playing 13 role through certain stages of the game like he did last week. But yeah, he's playing some good footy, man. Like, full credit to him. Like, he's stepped up and he's playing some good footy at the moment. So yeah, full credit to Brad Snyder. He's probably exceeding our expectations at the moment, and mate, it just shows you the system
and it's just what we need
Ivan's
to do.
built.
Hey, next man up mentality, man.
Not everything counts, but everything matters.
Mate, next man up mentality is the biggest, most important thing a club can do. So, and we've been dominating that for years.
For sure. You good with the game?
Mate, I'm happy with it. I just hope the boys come out and do the exact same thing this week
Cool.
against the Tigers.
So Tigers this week. Going to be a cool game. So
it's going to be actually interesting because
Taruva, we've got Jerome Luai, we've got Talon.
Talon May.
Let's talk about Talon.
Mate, I will go out and say I watched maybe 30 seconds, the last 30 seconds of that game, because Tigers, I've watched that game a few years ago, and it was actually the most hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life.
Been some stinkers, hasn't it?
Mate, that 6-4 game or that 8-4-6 game, that was the worst game of rugby league I think I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah, in Bathurst, is that what it was?
No, it was in Gold Coast. It was just shit.
Yeah, it was at C-Bus. It was literally penalty goal to the last minute.
The shittest game of rugby league. So when I saw this lineup, I was like, I'm just going to skip it. The last 30 seconds were on. And, mate, what the hell is Dewey doing at 13? But anyway, Taylor May, tell me about him. You obviously would have seen the game.
Yeah, like, we're not going to touch on his off-field matters. Like, he, had obviously got found not guilty and...
Case got dropped.
Case got dropped. If
he's playing rugby league, we'll talk about what he does on the field.
Absolutely. Obviously has gone through a bit of a tough time off the field in terms of his own mental health and different things. So I wish him all the best in that regard. And it seems like he's in an okay place from sort of what we've seen. But, mate, he's an absolute gun. Like, you could see, like, I think through Nathan's relationship with Tyrone, like, I think you can sort of see why Ivan had a bit of a soft spot for the May boys. But, like, so that's the part where everyone gives us crap about, we let Critter go and we kept Tay go. And whether we agree with that or not, Tago's been awesome in big games still. Like, there's still, as I said, whether we agree with it or not, he's been awesome in big games. We've now got someone like Casey coming through, but they were banking on having Taylor there. Mate, yeah. He's so good. Like, on the weekend, he wouldn't have done a preseason. He's gone and just played 2 games of reserve grade and scored 5 tries in 2 games. Comes out on the weekend, just scores with like his 3rd or 4th touch, if that, maybe his 2nd touch, and then set up like 3 tries. Like, he was outstanding, and Romy looked so good having him outside him. Like, it was cool to see. Always got a soft spot for the Tigers because out of our 2 little brothers, the teams that take all our players, they get 0 calls, and the other team get all the calls.
Yeah.
So, like, and that was shown on the weekend when the refs gifted them another game, the bunker. But, like, honestly, it was cool to watch the Tigers on the weekend. Like, I'm stoked for them to get that win. Like, it's been a long time coming.
They did try to lose it, to be fair. They tried their hard at the end to lose that game, but, like, mate, they came out and they got the field goal. Adam Dewey, shout out to him. Yeah. But Taylor May, man, like, as you said, he would have done big things for Penrith had what happened. Well, what happened didn't happen. He would have been big for Penrith, and as you said, I'm glad he's...
Yeah, wish him all the best.
Glad he's getting his flowers.
I hope he continues to build his career. I hope he has a stinker this week, but I hope he... I wish him all the best, and I hope he fulfills his potential because, mate, he's an absolute gun.
I know for a fact he's gonna like... If there's one player I'm worried about, it's him.
Well, you know that him and Tago are best mates and they're marking each other.
That's going to be a great match.
It's gonna
I
be
can't wait to watch
It's going to be
that.
cool, eh?
But yeah, if there's one team he's not going to want to hold back against, it's going to be us.
Yeah.
And he's the one player. Like, I saw Romy. Romy's going to be wanting to have a piece of us, especially after the game where they all complained and whatever. 2 calls made a decision for an 80-minute game. What do you fucking do?
Yeah. So, you know, Tito's playing good at fullback too.
He is.
He's playing good at fullback. He doesn't have a passing game, but he's playing good at fullback.
Mate, they're looking really good. And
He plays running back like he's playing NFL.
All I'm
He
hoping,
just tucks it.
all I'm hoping is that we just get the win against them. I don't care if it's 1 point. I don't care if it's 50 points. But this Tigers are a team that I get scared versing just because you got Taruva, you got Luai, and now you got May. Like it's going to be a bit of a scary combo when you're coming up against they all have their reasons for leaving, but you know you're coming up against a team you once were part of, so. It'll be an interesting game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great
watch.
watch.
I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great watch. I am definitely excited for that. Mate, while we're touching on ex-Panthers in the league, you brought something to my attention that Joseph's probably going to correct us on, but did Critter reach his 500 point?
Critter reached 500 points, mate. How good, mate. I just wish we never got rid of him, and unfortunately things happened and we ended up having to give him a go. And at the end of his career, unfortunately, I think he's going to be known a bit more for what he's built at the Bulldogs than, he's built that from nothing and turned them into what they are. He will obviously be known for Penrith and winning premierships.
Mate, he played
with us.
4 straight grand finals and scored in all 4.
I know.
And we don't win 23 without Critter.
I agree with that.
We don't win 23 without
I agree
Critter.
with that. But what? How many more years?
Yeah, or 21 with intercept. You're right.
That too. How many more years do you think he has in his career? 8. If he
Heaps.
If he plays
Maybe
8, 10,
more. What is he? 23.
24. So if he plays 10
Maybe
more
10
years,
more years. Yeah.
but if he plays them all at the Bulldogs, he's going to be known more as a Bulldog.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's the case. Even though he's won 4 comps and he's only going to have 4 comps.
He's only won 3, brother.
Oh, 3. Sorry, he's only won 3 comps, and they're all with the Panthers. And he will, but. Yeah, no, congratulations to him. 500 points, and it's only going to get more for him. Like, he's going to have a lot of points at the end of his career. 500 is just a start.
I agree. He's such a good goal kicker, man. Like, I've always said this, and you can back me up.
Well, he was the
here.
backup over Dylan.
Yeah, absolutely. He was way better than Dylan. Like, I always thought when, like, you'd even tell, like, whenever Nathan was, had a little knock or something, it was just straight to Critter, and the team had full confidence in him, and I think he's a great goal kicker. I've always said this from the start, that as soon as he went to the Dogs, I was surprised that he wasn't goal kicking. Not that anything against Birdo, another Panther product, but I actually think Critter's a better goal kicker.
Yeah.
But yeah, mate, back to the rest of the Panthers in the league. Izzy Katoa again. Clinic against the Cows. The kid's going to be
Never
so
stops,
good.
mate.
He's so good. Is there anyone else you really wanted to have a shout out to? Zach Hoskin played well.
He had a good
but
game.
that was against Para.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that Para nearly won that game too. Like, can we
Nearly
talk?
won. They lost 40 to
Well,
16.
yeah, but the 3 tries were in the last 10 minutes of the game. Like, they were up at half time.
They didn't nearly win.
They had
Did not nearly win.
Parramatta
They
bombed a
didn't
couple
nearly
tries.
win.
And I hate fucking defending them because I know what your little stance on me with that team is.
Yeah, game.
But all right, we'll move on from that game. We'll move on from that game. But can we talk about a team that I've been
Only
saying?
if you leave in the reason you love Para so much.
I'm the editor, man. I can do what I choose. If you worded it differently, it would have worked, but you didn't, so it's not. But the Storm, mate. What's going on with them? I say,
you know what?
the same thing.
I played golf with a good mate on Saturday morning, and he knows people close to Melbourne players, and he knows people close to Manly players. He said to me, he goes, I guarantee you Manly beat them. Like, literally, on Saturday morning, he said to me.
Mate, where was the tip at that time of morning, mate? Unbelievable.
Probably if you've watched Levels podcast, you would have seen it because they probably tipped it on there. But yeah, he tipped it to me, and I was like, surely not. And then he also tipped me. He goes, I reckon Dragons Dogs will be super close. And he goes, I don't know which way to go, which was true because the Dragons should have won.
Dragons should have won that game. Yeah, but the Storm, man, the Storm. I hate hearing that they're in third gear, mate. Bellamy doesn't walk out of his office about 500 fucking
word
times.
it correctly. Don't say then have been absolutely terrible because they're losing in a game 18-16 is not being absolutely terrible.
But as I said, like if you've been watching the podcast, you know I mean from previous years.
Only because, as your dad even said last week, I had to round up what you were saying and summarize it.
Mate, no, I think when it comes to the finals, I think there's going to be holes. And
you know who won Manly that game? Ruben Garrick.
Mate, he was good.
There's effort plays. Like, do you see that chase on the? I want to say it was no, it was a little in the second. I think
Lehigh Hopewade too with with the fullback. Like, bro, Xavier Coates was
he
away
held him up.
Threw
but
him
then
out.
Also the effort on that second try, even though he scored the try, kept him out wide. Nick Meaney missed the goal. And then Garrick obviously got the penalty goal to win the game. Like, outstanding.
I feel bad. Like, I want to touch on it just a small amount, but that penalty, man, like,
it's a penalty.
I know it's a penalty.
Hang on. Last week, Harry Grant did it to someone. Was it play Newcastle last week? Yeah. He hit Jack Hogger as he kicked last week, and the NRL specifically called out Harry Grant, sent Melbourne a memo and said Harry Grant needs to watch this on kicks because he's done it multiple times. He then does it on a field goal. Mate, there's no sympathy here. That's a penalty.
I understand.
Okay, go watch the replay of Lockie Ilias getting his leg broken last week. That's a penalty, brother.
Yeah, I agree. It's a penalty. It's just stiff.
No, it isn't.
It's stiff.
No, it isn't. It's a black and white rule.
I know it's a black and white rule, but
how's it stiff?
Because there was barely any contact, and I know.
What are you talking about?
There wasn't that much contact. If you look at the one on Lockie Ilias and you look at the one,
yeah, but that's irrelevant. If there's contact or not, it's black and white.
I know. I'm good. Like, I just want to say I don't like. I like the rules there, right? Obviously, because of what happened.
Only one team would have got away with that. The blue and white team. They probably would have got a penalty the other way. Anyway, how good would...
King's birthday, when Kick-Out did it. He got sent in for that.
Yeah, and he should have got sent off.
So, I just think as...
Mate,
like
the amount of games you guys have been gifted this year, Exhibit A the weekend. So, last game, karate chop to the chin. No, karate chop to the chin. This game, that bunker decision was one of the worst calls I've ever seen. It was that all year has been called a knock on or incorrect play the ball, whatever it is, and they decided to call
the foot there.
That was ridiculous. That is the stupidest thing I've ever. Any other call, that's a Tigers. It's probably a sin bin the other way, and the Dogs get the ball or get a penalty, and then honestly, it's starting to get ridiculous.
Yeah, but my saying on the rule, I know it's the rule. I know it's black and white. I just hate that like. It can be so soft, but that's just my take on it. Like, it's the rules. It is what it is. It would still be a penalty, and I'm not disputing that it's not a penalty.
It's not stiff. It's a penalty.
I'm just saying I feel that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it is a penalty,
but it's not stiff.
But I feel like
it's not stiff,
mate. It's a bit harsh because it's a soft hit.
Sucked in Melbourne.
It is what it is. Melbourne lost. I don't care. Like,
all right,
helps the Panthers,
mate. I know you've been waiting.
No, you know what we
just
did. We just riled myself up for this.
I know you've been waiting for this all week. You've been waiting for something for about how long since Rugby League 24 came out? The 4 came out. Sorry,
feels like 20 years. No, when did Rugby League Live 4 come out? 8 years ago.
So you've been waiting 8 years for this day. There's a little Ryan has never been more excited in his life for 9 a.m. Monday morning. Was it?
It was 9 a.m. Tuesday, I think. No, when did Thursday
morning? As little Ryan's never been more excited. He's never woke up before 9 a.m. before, and he's up at 8:59 ready to download.
That's stiff.
And then now I haven't actually played it, so I'm a bit older and I'm a bit ancient on these games now. I don't even own a PS5. I'm on PS4 still, and I haven't played a game in years.
Mate, get in the retirement chair right now. Jesus Christ.
Take it away.
Mate.
Hang on, he's going to talk about Rugby League 26.
So, Rugby League 26, as we all know, came out on Thursday, 9 a.m., and it was the most anticipated game in Australia in a long, long time. Big Ant, before the release, they were saying how it had the most pre-orders, it had the most anticipation behind it. It was going to be one of the biggest games sold in Australia this year. It was going to be a big thing. It was the biggest game for a release. The disappointment that has come from this game is unmeasurable. Like, it is unmeasurable. The amount of, like, the fact that NRLW and NRL players are shitting on this game. And they're the ones that got scanned. Like, they got scanned to be in this game, and they are complaining on how bad this game is. It is a 90% reskinned Rugby League Live 4. Now, you can go ahead and say, Pro Team, new mode, it's great. It's a microtransaction mode that hasn't even actually worked. You know when it releases? 6 p.m. today. 38 minutes ago. The game has been out for 5 days. One of their new marquee modes that they'll go on, this is what differentiates... Like 12 hours. It wasn't even that. The one marquee selling point for this game wasn't working for 4-5 days, which is an absolute joke. This game, as I said, it was a 90% reskin. 90% of the animations are the exact same from Rugby League Live 4. You could have called this Rugby League Live 4 2.0, and it probably would have sold better because people would have known what to expect. Like, these guys were... And the fact that Xbox couldn't play the game for 12 hours on release day. And they knew this. The game released at 9 a.m. PC could play it, PlayStation could play it, and Xbox got this update message that when they went to update the game, there was no update there, so they couldn't update it. And it took them 12 hours to fucking fix it. 12 hours on a marquee new game, mate. And all the people that are defending the company, saying, oh, they're an Australian company, they're an indie company, you got to give them a chance. Mate, if I spent $100 on a fucking suit or $500 on a suit, I'm not expecting there to be a hole here where, you know, and be like, oh, no, I'll get it patched up soon. I'm expecting a fucking good looking suit for a wedding I'm going to or for something. In this case, I want to play a game of fucking rugby league as the new Penrith Panthers and I got fucking shit. Mate, they made an update at 11 p.m. last night. An update to fix the game. It was 200 megabytes. Now, for old people like you, when you're getting an update that, okay, this is going to fix the game, you're expecting 10 gigabytes or 12 gigabytes or 15, something substantial to fix the problems. I updated this game in 5 seconds. And it's worse. It's worse. They took the fucking uniforms off the referees. They're just wearing green now. There's no actual uniform. One of my mates scored a try on the game and it counted as 2 points. Like, fix your fucking game, mate. Fix it. There is so much wrong with this game, and I'm sick of everyone giving them the benefit of the doubt because they're an indie developer. Mate, you guys are a business. You're meant to make shit. I improve on my podcasting skills.
Hey, I don't know about that.
Hey, I've improved. Shut the fuck up. I improve on everything. Mate, in the 10 years since I've started doing my acting stuff or started doing my work stuff or whatever, I've improved as a person, I've improved my skills. Improve your fucking game-making skills and make a good game, man. I want to preface, this is not a hate on the developers of the game or the workers, mate. The guys that are doing the code and shit. They're getting told what to do from their bosses and the NRL. So this is not a hate on the developers. But fix your fucking game. I spent $100 on this. I could have... Mate, the fact that I had to spend $100 on this is fucking woeful. The fact that I can play Fortnite for free and it's a better game is fucking atrocious. I'm not expecting FIFA levels. I'm not expecting 2K. I'm not expecting... This game doesn't have the budget, and I understand that. But they have a substantial budget. They get a few $1 million put into this game. Make sure your fucking games work. This isn't just a one-off. This happened. Rugby League Live 4. The fact that you're getting the same bugs as a game that was made 8 years ago in this game. So you're saying you haven't found a way to fix the bugs from 8 fucking years ago. They've put him in this game and gone, oh, you know, he's still got the same bugs. Oh, that's fine. Just ship it out to every fucking person. Mate, the amount of rage I had in this game, even ABC shouted me out. Even ABC shouted me out on this. They quoted me. I got to find the quote.
Yeah, I know. We're still waiting for you to learn your ABCs. But
mate, so the ABC, this is what I said on my thing. I told content creator and Panthers super fan Ryan Flaxman called the developers to do better after labeling the game a remaster, which is what the fucking game is. They could make a Black Ops 2 remaster and it would be so much better than what these guys fucking do. Just do something different. Make some animations. Mate, I don't need I don't need Cameron Smith in my ear. Going, oh, the defense is good. The attack is better. I don't know. The stats will tell me. I don't give a fuck. Don't calm me down. Because this, mate.
Just curb your swearing, mate. We're a family-friendly podcast.
Mate, trust me, the beeps are going to be insane in this video. But
I know, you've said it 75 swear words.
I'm telling you, just fix your game. Like, I'm not expecting, like, a polished ass or a polished turd. I'm just expecting something that will work. I could live with the fact that 90% of the game is the same game that I purchased 8 years ago. I can live with the fact that the commentary is literally the exact same script as 8 years ago. But make sure your game works. Make sure that when I press a button, I don't have to actually close the game again to reopen it so the button works.
So to summarise, you love the game.
It's a great game. I fucking love it.
Anyway, let's look at it. Look at the bright side, mate. Now, you don't have to play it. You can spend more time chasing your new girlfriend and doing burpees on TikTok Live.
I can't do
doing
burpees.
push-ups on TikTok Live, getting fit, getting healthy, and improving like you want the game developers to do. Just look at the plus side, yeah?
Yeah. No, look.
We good? You had your rant? You okay?
I'll do an overview.
Can we get him some water?
I'll do an overview just real quick and then we'll move on. So, game review, 5 out of 10. That's being very generous. Reskin game, it's the exact same game with 90% of the animation, 90% of everything. The only different thing they added was Pro Team, which means you're paying money to open packs that don't even really mean shit. The bugs and problems are the exact same as they were 8 years ago. So it's taken you 8 years and you still haven't figured out how to fix something. Mate, I learned to fix a tire in like 10 minutes. Like, surely you can fix a line of code. Is it worth $100? It should be free and I'd still be asking for a refund. And next time you make an update, make sure the update doesn't make the game worse. Thank you very much. That's my review. Don't buy the game.
You good?
At least not yet.
You good?
I'll still be playing it though.
All right, I need one more thing for you before we give the listeners their ears back. Yeah?
Yeah.
I need you to give me your tip for the wooden spoon, and I'm going to hold you to this.
The Titans.
Okay.
Titans.
That was a very brave pick of you.
Brave?
Yeah, considering they're last by 4 points probably. It's very brave.
Yeah. What do you expect? What do you want me to say? Brisbane?
I'm going the Rabbits.
Rabbits? That's very brave of you. They're coming second last.
Well, they're in the 8 3 weeks ago, so
yeah.
it is brave.
No, I think the Titans, mate, they got still a tough draw ahead of them. They still got to verse us. Like, I just that team, that club is in shambles.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going to take. Like, I think they fold before they fix what their problem is. They'll just become the new PNG team.
I want them to like.
They will never fold because the AFL, like, they need to be there for the AFL. They need to be the competition in Gold Coast because the Suns are doing better than what the Titans are doing.
Suns are going good.
Suns are going good. So, well, not last night. That was shocking. Couldn't get a goal in the first half. But, yeah, no, the Titans, there is something fundamentally wrong with that club, and it's worse than the Tigers. And you can see if the Tigers can hold... Like, the Tigers at least have been able to do something to get themselves out of it. Like, Tino wants out. I think Tino's going to be heading out soon and going to a different club.
Perth is calling his name, I think.
Perth, I've heard other clubs, but I'm not allowed to say it.
Righto.
Des Hasler's...
Righto, Scoop.
Who's going to replace Des Hasler?
Righto, Scoop.
Who's going to replace him? Getting rid of Justin Holbrook, I think, was a bad decision in hindsight, and it shows. And they have so many could be anything players. Like Lofi Khan Pereira is a weapon could be the next.
I was looking forward to watching him play this year because I really liked their. Do you follow cricket at all?
Do
you follow cricket at all?
I dabble in it.
Do you understand what Bazball is?
Oh, yeah, the European, the English way of playing cricket.
Yeah, but Brendan McCullum's a Kiwi, but he's coaching him. He's just attack the game, and I honestly thought their game this year was going to be like Bazball. It's going to be all out attack. They got 3 fullbacks in the spine like the Melbourne Storm do. They were trying to just copy that sort of process, but yeah, mate, it's unfortunate. I actually still think that they win a couple more games though. I reckon they'll get a couple of games, and I reckon South will finish last. But
Well, let me just check because I want to just dive into it just a tad bit more. They are currently at 14 points. Rabbits are a game behind. So are the Eels and the Knights. Like those are two other like candidates that could really get the spoon. But if you're looking at the Titans,
also the Rabbits are third last for you. That was brave from me.
leave me alone.
The Titans could win this week.
The Titans, they got the Wars, they got the Panthers, then they got the Rabbits.
They'll probably beat us. That's a game we'd lose.
That's the game.
That could be the
spoon bowl game right there. Then they got the Sharks, and then they got the Warriors again, the Dolphins, and the Tigers. Like that is not an easy run.
But yeah,
that is not easy. What do the Rabbits have? They've versed us, so they're not versing us anymore. The Rabbits got the Sharks, the Broncos, the Titans, the Eels, the Dragons, the Roosters. I don't see either team winning any game, except like the one they verse each other.
Yeah, that might be.
And it depends on differential. What's the differential at the moment?
I don't know. You're boring everyone though.
So,
all right, guys. Thank you very much for listening to us again.
Could be anything.
Thank you for all the support.
Talk about next week's game.
We already have the Tigers.
Yeah. What is your prediction?
We've already spoke about it.
Yeah, we didn't do our predictions.
All right. Oh, do you want me to go? No, you go first because
yeah, I'll go first.
you don't have a mind of your own, so you'll just say.
I think it's going to be 24-8.
Okay. Who's your first try scorer?
First try scorer. I'm going to go K-Tim Clean.
Now he just says what he knows I'm going to say so that I can't copy him. He's gone from just copying me or Fred to now he just says what he knows I'm going to say. I'm going to say that we'll put a bit more of a score. I'm going to say 28-12 because realistically they won on the weekend, but they beat the Titans.
Yeah, and they barely won that game, by the way.
I'm going to say 28-12 and I'll say first try scorer, Iceman.
Easy.
Guys, thank you very much. Next week we'll see. You won't be here.
I will not be here next week.
I might have to call in the big dog. Hectic Fred might have to join us for Talking Cleary next week. But anyway, thanks guys. Cheers.
Cheers.